Hi guys, in this video we'll talk about how you can upgrade your Samsung Galaxy S firmware to firmware version XFJVA, that is the Gingerbread 2.3.5 build. So here are the list of instructions which you need to follow before proceeding, which includes the quick list of prerequisites and also a special list of instructions for the custom ROM users. So one has to follow all these instructions so as to facilitate the smoother and the safer software firmware update. So let's head to the page number 2, assuming that you'll follow the instructions. So now first up, you need to download this Gingerbread package. So since we've already downloaded this, we'll make use of it. So this is the one. Please note that in the process of, after downloading, you need to extract it, and in the process of extraction you'll be prompted to enter the password. Enter the password as androidadvices.com. So after this you'll be getting this list of files. So these are the list of files which you'll be getting it. So after this you need to open this Odin flash tool in your computer. So now after opening Odin, you need to pick up your Samsung Galaxy GT and I9000, that is this one, and now you need to turn off the same first of all, and then so that you can enter the same into the download mode. Download mode can be entered by pressing the volume down key and then the menu key and then power your phone. So here it is. This is a download mode in your Samsung Galaxy I9000. So once the download mode is on, you need to connect the USB cable. The other end is connected to the computer. This end you need to connect it to the phone. So once it's connected, in the Odin you will see that the ID com section will turn yellow. For this, just in case if it doesn't turn yellow for you, you need to ensure that you have installed the Kai's PC suite in your system, as well as Samsung USB drivers in your computer, which you can download it from Samsung's official website, or else you can search the same in the Google. So here it is. Once ID com section is turned yellow, you need to click on PET, and after that to ensure that this is XFJVA, select the PIT file and then the PDA. Click on PDA to select the PDA. These all file selections are already given in the article, so you can refer the same before selecting the files. Ensure that you're selecting the right file, or else there's a high probability that you'll be ending up breaking up the phone. Select the phone, click on open, then on CSC, select CSC over here, then click on open. So this is it, all the three files selected, ID com section going yellow. Ensure that the repartition option is not being ticked over here. Though I must have told you to click on repartition if there are three files in the article. Kindly read the article same before you could do that, anything like that. So just a trick I'm telling you, just for your information. Whenever these 3+1 files are there, whenever you're selecting these 3+1 files, there's an options section that's called repartition. You can either tick or you can untick, but it's always preferred not to take this option. But if there is single file, if there is any firmware which only contains a PDF file, then you should never check this repartition option. So once you have selected all these files, click on start. Hold your breath for a sec. So here you go. The firmware will start to upgrade. So as you can see that the list of processes are being running in the Odin. Many of the users have still got misconception that flashing the phone with the help of Odin is very dangerous. Yes, it is very dangerous. I do accept it, but only in the case if you don't follow the instructions which are mentioned in the article clearly and properly. But in a very rare case, it has happened that when you have followed all the instructions and you have bricked your phone. That's a very, very rare case. So also in the phone you can see that the progress bar, which will indicate the firmware update process. So here it is. It will take a while before you could update the device. Ensure that you have closed all the kites and everything like that, firewalls, antivirus, etc. in your computer, so that it doesn't interrupt the process of the firmware. So in the Odin you can see that still it's performing the list of steps which you are seeing over here on the screen, the factory YFS, etc. Ensure that you're not pulling up the plug of the USB which is connected to the phone in any manner, but just in case if the power goes off, which is not in our hands, just need to repeat the whole procedure from the start so that the firmware can be updated again. But it's not recommended to pull out the USB cable manually at any point of this firmware update. It will take a minute or two, or even may take up to 10 minutes. It all depends upon the drivers which are there in your system and also the computer which are using it. So there are variable factors which depends on time. So now the modem file is being flashed, and now in the device you can see that the progress bar. So in the Odin you will see that the pass symbol, which will mean that the firmware has been successfully updated. Now in the phone the series of process which will be done, that will be wiping cache, applying multi CSE and all, etc. And now after this, the Galaxy S logo, which you can see on the screen. Ensure that you're not pulling this USB cable which is connected with the phone until and unless you see the home screen or the language selection preferences, or say Google account settings preferences. Until and unless it asks for it or it shows you the same, don't pull this USB cable. It will take a while to show you the home screen, since it's a first boot after applying this XFJVA firmware. It will take a while. So in the Odin you can see that all threads completed, succeeded 1, failed 0, added. Just in case if it shows you succeeded 0 and failed 1, no need to panic. Just turn off your computer, turn it on again, and then after that restart the process of firmware update. And please ensure that you follow the procedure instruction to instruction, because only that can guide you for a safer and successful firmware update. As you can see that still the S logo is being flashed on Galaxy S phone. Do let us know if you face any of the issues in the comment section below, or else you can also head to the Android Advices forum, which you have newly launched just a few days back, if you didn't know about it. And also soon the ICM standards release for the Galaxy's I9000 will be coming up, so stay tuned to androidadvices.com. and just in case if you have any other Android phone as well, and if you are looking out for the support for the same, then to just leave a comment. We'll ensure that we'll be coming up with the same, and all for free. So as you can see that it will take a minute or two so as to show you the home screen on your Samsung Galaxy S. And also ensure that this whole process is only for Galaxy S phone, not for any other phone. So still the S logo is being flashed. So here it is, the on-screen keyboard settings. This all you can set it at a later stage. The use packet data and then Google location, etc. You can finish it off. So it will show you the home screen right now. So here it is, the home screen for the Samsung Galaxy I9000, that's XFJVA firmware. So let the media scan and get completed. We'll check out the version has been successfully updated or not. So since if you're encountering with such type of errors or force close errors, the only thing which I can tell you is turn off the phone, enter the recovery mode, and wipe all the cache data, and also wipe all the partition data which is there. or else such kind of force close errors will come for sure. Now tap on applications, or else you can directly go to the settings by pressing the menu button and then the settings key. Go to about phone, where you'll be getting to see this XFJVA firmware. That's a build number which you can see. This one, yes. So that's it. In this way, you have successfully updated your Galaxy S GT I9000 phone to the Gingerbread 2.3.5 firmware. That's XFJVA. Stay tuned to Android Advices for more.